sir.
You gotta let Stacey get the last bit of her flexing.
No, I was just seeing how I look.
Y'all look good.
I love my shirt today.
Y'all look good. Representing the Bronx.
Nobody says. You
Boogie
heard?
down. Boogie down. Hi, guys.
I'm from Dykeman.
Hello.
You for real?
Yeah.
Oh, you got to clap us in.
Yeah.
Clap on.
3, 2. All right, Jay. Everybody's phones are on silent.
Mm-hmm.
Wait. Yeah, I got one airplane mode. I'm good.
3, 2.
Hello.
Fourth episode, guys.
Hi, guys.
Hello.
Let's take a shot.
It's me.
Yeah. I'm out.
I'm excited for her album.
Cheers.
Cool. Adele,
Adele.
she lost a lot of weight. It ain't going to be that
She
good.
looks beautiful.
You know fat
She was
girls make
beautiful,
good
but-
music. If you fat and you've been through a heartbreak, you make good music.
No, because, all right, The Weeknd. Every time he goes through a heartbreak.
I don't really listen to The Weeknd, so.
Gabby, what the hell
What?
do you listen to besides Britney Spears?
There you go.
I listen to Summer Walker. I listen to Alicia Keys.
Jhené Aiko. You listen
I don't
to the
listen to
Toxic
Jhené Aiko.
She doesn't.
For real?
No.
Who else? All right, who else goes through, like, when they go through a breakup, they make really good music? Drake? No, not Drake.
Drake been
I don't
through
really
many
listen to
breakups
Drake
through his
either.
whole career. Yeah,
There's
Drake
some-
is corny.
There's somebody
Nah,
else.
Drake is cool. Drake is cool.
Oh, A Boogie. They say A Boogie.
Oh, A Boogie. A Boogie, look at my shirt.
Shout out to A Boogie.
Shout
Shout out to A Boogie.
No,
shout out to the BX.
Shout out to Ella because she's been holding it down.
Ella.
She been holding it down. It's him. I believe it's him at this point.
Nah, my favorite comment that Ella ever made was, "Bonjour, bitch, answer the phone."
Yo, that's a dedicated
When he was
woman.
in the drop top? Is that when he was in the
Yeah,
drop
she's
top?
like, "Bonjour, answer your phone."
That's a dedicated woman. That means she's staying by her man even though he's toxic.
No, I
I
don't.
think it's him at this point. I don't think it's her. I thought it was her at first because he seems like a very...
We're going to start with the woman penalizing?
That's not the topic, but yeah, I got to give y'all accountability for y'all fuck up.
No.
It's her. It was her at the beginning. I thought.
I'm going to need somebody to walk around with, to take, pictures and stuff. Not these are not the angles.
What, for you right there?
Yeah, like,
Oh.
this ain't... This ain't
It's
my-
not the strong side.
No.
She's like, strong side.
I ain't even gonna hold you. The last pics on
What?
this side was just not it. Like, we all have,
So what-
have a good side, right? Like,
I thought all our sides was good.
nah, I mean, yes and no. Every female knows they have that's
One side.
yes, no matter what.
You know what sucks though? When y'all both have that same side and y'all
And then,
fight
like,
no,
now
let
y'all-
me go here, let me go here. No, wait, this is my
Or-
side, but this is my side
Wait,
too.
okay, so
switch
yours
seats.
is what, the left or the right?
I think it's the left.
Mine is the left.
Yeah.
I have to be like,
Like propped up. Like, well, they look, boom, your shot right there.
You know what's
Say
crazy
wanted
though?
it.
I don't like standing straight, and it's because if I'm smiling, you can see my dimple.
You have dimples.
I have one.
I only have one
dimple.
myself.
Oh, you disabled dimpled?
Don't do that.
It's true. You could
That's why I don't like it, because I have another one, but it comes out randomly, like
you can
whenever
get a
it feels
discount
like
at Kmart if you get a
Kmart does not even exist anymore.
Yes, they do.
They
Not
discontinue.
here.
No, I think don't they have in Pelham by Pelham Bay like
What, Pellamina?
no.
Nah, that's BJ's.
I don't know. All I know is that my mom loves
Bay
Kmart.
Plaza Mall. Don't they have
don't
where by the
know.
Party
I don't
City or
No more Kmart. Kmart was at White Plains and Bruckner. They shut it down
Mhm.
because they didn't have nothing in it but toilet paper and toothbrush.
you know what? I'm so disappointed. Toys R Us, guys.
Weren't they supposed to come back though?
Allegedly.
No, but I'm disappointed in the Toys R Us on 42nd.
Why?
Because
Don't got
if you wasn't in that
Everyone that grew up in our era knows the Ferris wheel. And
Of
Christmas
course.
time, that was the place to be at. When your mom was going to shop for your gifts, you go right on that Ferris wheel.
well,
until
we
she's
were
done.
young, so we had to wait for our parents.
Yeah,
Nah,
I
my
don't-
mom's let me go.
She
let me get on.
She didn't care about you.
She did. Ta-da! Look how I turned out.
Ta-da.
My mom would be like, agárrame la mano y no me suelte.
Nah, my mom's just let me rock. She's like, she trusted me. She knew I know how to defend myself if somebody tried to snatch
From
me.
what? From
Somebody
what, a
snatching
toy
me.
store?
You know there'd be predators in toy stores,
I
right?
mean, you're absolutely right. You're right.
So I mean, but she knew I could defend myself.
So you was on your Home Alone type shit. You was super
yeah, Ma, go
independent.
ahead, yo, give me that PlayStation. I'll be over here, and she let me rock.
Yo,
And look how I turned out now. I'm amazing by myself.
I don't know, and it sucks. Like for whoever's having kids now, they're not gonna experience the whole Toys R Us.
Because you
experience.
just give a kid a tablet.
Kids
and
don't
that's it.
even exactly.
Give
Kids
'em a tablet,
nowadays
that's
do
it.
not even play with toys. It's so random if a kid play with toys. I feel like I see kids and I be like, oh, he's still playing with toys. That's so cute.
Well, my son is into Dragon Ball Z cards.
Oh yeah, he's the man. He's the man.
I'm sure that's because he be around his father and his father's friend, Lewis. Shout out to Lewis.
Shout out to
Shout out
Lewis the
Lewis.
man.
Shout out Lewis the man, the anime man.
Yeah, my son is into Dragon Ball Z cards. Like his thing was Pokemon, now it's Dragon Ball Z.
That's his maturation because you start out with Pokemon, then you end with Dragon Ball Z because that's for like adults. Like Goku really be going through real life shit while trying
I
to save the
never
world.
watched none of that stuff.
Goku's that nigga.
I never been into, except for I guess, but some people say that Dragon Ball Z wasn't even anime, like real anime.
Yeah, I mean, I guess
Like for people who are anime fans,
because they
they
compare
say
it to
that
like
Dragon Ball Z.
I feel like that shit is just weird.
but
I
if
used to-
they
I
I don't
feel
want
like,
the viewers to come for me. If y'all be watching anime, don't come for me. I
nah,
just think
it's just
yeah,
a preference.
that community is.
I
nuts.
tried it.
I know.
I did try. Like, let me get into this, and
Nah.
it wasn't for me.
That community
it's a
is
no for me.
that community is
It
tough.
wasn't for me.
They're very sensitive, which leads
Now
us
you
to
could
our
put a
first
whole
topic.
jail documentary or like murdering and
Murder documentaries is
I'm
shit.
I'm all the way.
Yeah, I
in.
love seeing when a nigga kill a nigga. 'Cause once I hear about a famous murderer, I'm like, yeah, documentary coming soon.
Yeah, I can't. I don't know. That whole anime to me is like, sorry guys, no offense to whoever does watch anime. It's not a preference for me.
Are you trying to cape for people that may be sensitive with your statement?
No,
I mean,
but
I mean,
there's
I don't,
people.
but you know, there is people that take offense to it. Like, oh, okay,
What?
fuck her and her.
That leads us to our first topic. Ta-da! Look how we segue. It's kind of whack, but it's cool.
Don't do that.
What? Our segues?
Don't do that. That's-
Well, then do the burr. So
I was going to, but you kind of like stopped me where I was like, "Brr."
do it. that shit ran out of gas. Burr.
Bam, 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 bam.
So
Talk to us.
the first question is, when did you realize that the world has become so sensitive?
During the coronavirus.
Nah, way before the COVID even
Existed.
This world is too sensitive. Too
Why?
You know,
sensitive.
it's so hard for me to touch base on it because I'm a sensitive person.
Yeah, but
No,
you
I-
can hold it. Do you suppress your
You know,
sensitivity?
no, you
No.
know what I think it is? I think you're confusing your sensitivity with the world's sensitivity. I feel like back in the 90s, it was a fucking hard knock life. Like you had to get it how you live. Today is just different. Like these kids and the whole new generation is just so sensitive when it comes to everything. Everything.
In what way?
Everything.
Like specifics.
Everything.
Give me an example.
Specifics.
Oh my God, I don't know which one to start with.
Should we start with ego? Do you think the ego is like a little bit too hypersensitive that you can just say something to someone like, "Oh, your outfit doesn't look good."
And people take it the wrong way.
Take it the wrong way.
I mean,
I feel
Just-
like that's a
it's-
hard one though because style is always evolving. Like
And it's
style
subjective.
it's always evolving and it always is like old style be coming back into play.
What about
Some you just gotta leave back in the day, but the new
true religion.
True Religion about to make a comeback?
Oh, I don't know how I feel about true religion though coming
They-
back. Like it's so I don't know. Like I had a thing where if I didn't have true religions on or like certain
with the boot cut
or
or the polo jeans or the polo.
you wore Pepe jeans, right? Shout out to
course.
all the girls who wore Pepe jeans with the 7-3 on the butt cheeks.
If you didn't have Pepe jeans back in the day, you wasn't it.
I had Pepe jeans and a Pepe jacket.
Everyone did.
Pepe jeans was tough, and it was affordable,
Baby fat.
and it was in VIM. So yeah,
Baby fat.
Yeah, but that was Macy's in the hood.
definitely what VIM. You find that shit at every corner. Tremont, you saw that shit on 3rd Avenue.
I was from Dykeman, so I don't know nothing.
You really from
about
Dykeman?
I'm really from
She's-
Dykeman.
yeah.
Shout out to Dykeman.
Yeah, whatever.
Nah, shout out to Dykeman. I be in Dykeman all
Listen,
the time. and I'm a
everyone
Bronx
be in
baby.
Dykeman. Everyone talks shit about Dykeman, but the first place where they be like, yo, well, let's go have a drink. Where we at? Dykeman.
Nah,
Mhm.
I'm going to White Plains now because it's COVID.
You can still go to Dykeman.
No, you can't.
Yes, you can.
It's selective.
You know, now.
You're right.
It's very selective. It's about who you know,
Absolutely
And-
right.
and that's
Dykeman?
why I'm sensitive.
Okay,
To
now
Dykeman.
I actually meant to say this. Like, now, not even to touch this subject, but Dykeman has become more racist.
No. Get the fuck out of here. For real? I couldn't notice. I walked through there like, hey, nigga.
And I think it's fucked up. I think it's so fucked up. But, I mean, so a lot of, African Americans and everybody stop going. Some people still go because money does talk.
Yes.
But then a lot of people did stop going because the way they get treated, just because they're not Spanish.
That and we take their women. So there's that. Ta-da.
I don't think it has to do anything with the women.
Well, there, buddy.
I'm not
I just feel like
with that.
it's
Why you say
messed
that?
up.
I mean, women like who they like. I don't
And
think
it's black men. Once you go black, you don't go back.
I like Puerto Ricans.
All right. And there's that.
Gabby likes Puerto Ricans.
I love Puerto Rican. I love Puerto Rican.
We'll get in that time. I'm not going in that.
Cante cabrón, puñeta.
Yo. So y'all realize that it depends on the decade as far as
I feel like it
sensitivity.
depends.
I don't think this generation has any morals.
Morals?
Yeah, like period. Like I think that's where all that plays out too. That's why it's so sensitive in the sense where it's like no one knows what the hell they want. Everybody's just going. Everyone's basing everything on what the next person is doing. You know what I'm saying?
I wouldn't say that it's morals. I feel like they just don't know how to be their own person.
Individuality.
Yeah, they don't. I feel like this generation is lacking that.
So,
like it's like monkey see, monkey do.
So with that being said,
you started, where you see all this, and then you start to like. This is kind of why I fell off Twitter because of that.
What?
The whole bashing each other, like girls are this way, men need to do this, men shouldn't do this, but women need to. You know what I'm saying? Like,
so it's too many policing, too much policing with people's lifestyle.
It is.
It's because the people that are policing are sensitive to people's lifestyle.
Like, I don't know, just be you. Do what if you feel like that's your motive and that feels right with you, then just do it.
Great segue, Stacey, to the next question.
Talk to me.
Are people now complaining just to complain? Sensitive? But oh wait, no, they wrote it wrong.
Did they?
Oh yeah, they wrote it wrong. Are people now complaining just to complain, or because it's trendy, or are they genuinely hurt by words and lifestyles of different individuals?
I feel like they complaining just to complain. And you know what's crazy? Today I was scrolling on TikTok and I saw a video of some white lady. This was actually in Hackensack. It was taking place in Hackensack, New Jersey, which is right across the bridge. To think that that's happening like so close. So this lady hired like a contracting company, and it was a Hispanic. It was a Mexican. Yeah, he was renovating her basement. So her next door neighbor, it was a white lady. The lady's name was Peggy. So she kept saying
she wasn't a Karen.
Oh, I don't
Peggy
know,
is a
but
cousin
she kept
of Karen.
saying Peggy in the video. So whatever. Peggy came to the girl's property to complain to the contractor because she contacted the company directly, and the company, I guess she came out really nasty to the company owner. So he didn't want to work with her. He didn't want to send his people to fix her basement. So she took it upon herself, the Peggy lady took it upon herself to go to that house to speak to the employee, the contractor that was fixing the basement. So he doesn't speak English. So he went outside and he's just confused, and you can see the confusion in his face. And the owner of the house comes out and she's like, what's happening? So then he's just like in shock. And she's like, I came over to ask him. It has nothing to do with you. So she's telling the Mexican guy in Spanish, don't worry about it. Just go back inside, finish the work.
Yeah.
And Peggy starts going crazy. She's like, go back to your country. Don't be speaking Spanish in front of me. And then the lady's like, you're on my property. Like, and it was just so crazy because I feel like people see these kind of things on the internet. And I feel like
they don't do nothing about it.
They don't do nothing about it. So I feel like it makes them feel okay.
You know what's so crazy? What baffles me about this situation is without them, a lot of jobs wouldn't get done. Do you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of jobs that certain people would never do.
Yeah, but I think that's just different. I just feel like I get it. It does, but I just feel like as far as like this lady, for instance, the Peggy lady, like I'm pretty sure that if she didn't see it on the internet happening as much as it does, she probably wouldn't have felt as gangsta as she felt to even come at her
No, but
that way.
is regardless if she saw it on the internet or not, I think we're just looked as minorities, period.
So you think she complained because it's trendy and she genuinely wanted to complain? So it's a mixture.
I feel it's a
both.
mixture of both.
I think it's all.
So you think the overall consensus is that's what it is now, that everybody has a problem with whatever anybody's doing that's against what they would do. So for her, for instance, she has a Mexican man renovating her house, and she has a problem with that ethnicity dealing in her house.
No, but the crazy part is that she wasn't the one that had the work being done in her basement.
No, but I'm
She was
saying,
looking upon-
the person that hired him, she was upset that she would hire him.
No, she was upset because she called the company. So that's like me referring the company that's currently renovating my basement. I'm referring you to the company. So she called the company herself, and I guess they had a fallout. She must have came out crazy to the owner of the company or whatever happened. It doesn't say in the TikTok. I don't know. But she must have came out crazy that the owner of the contracting company said, we're not going to work with you.
So how do you feel about that?
So for
honestly?
her to take it upon herself to go to just talk to an employee that has nothing to do with like why my boss said no. I can't change my boss's point of view. Like I'm not going to tell him, oh, we have to do this for this lady. So
yeah, you don't want
it was
special
pointless.
treatment based off someone's sensitivity.
Yeah, but it was pointless for her to take it upon herself to go speak to an employee when you already spoke to the boss of the company and he didn't want to work with you. So what is the employee supposed to do? Like the whole thing was pointless.
So how would you feel like in regards to like if you were there, like how would you handle that situation?
I think the lady that was recording handled it perfectly well because she wasn't coming at her crazy. She wasn't cursing at her. She wasn't, if anything, I feel like she was trying to make the lady feel stupid, like for how she was reacting.
Well, that's what you have to do nowadays with people that's so hyperly sensitive.
I feel like that's hard to do though.
No, it's not. You just got to give them, when you shut up a lot, you'll give people the platform to show how stupid they are.
Silence is key.
It's golden.
Silence is key, but it's just,
but to certain situations,
it takes a lot.
It does. Just because when you get triggered, it's so hard not to react.
Great segue. Yo, you on a segue train today. You was reading the questions before, like pre-production?
It was funny. I'm like, Gabby, he didn't send the questions.
I told you I was going to send y'all a topic.
Oh, you're absolutely. You know what? You're right. You did say that.
100 what?
100%.
Duh.
100.
Ta-da. So with the overreaction and part about it is, here's the third question. Do you underreact or overreact to situations? Examples: politics, social issues, in relationships, financial peaks and valleys, or just dealing with people on a daily basis?
I think it just all depends on which one. Like for politics, I don't know much about politics, so I don't overly react. I
overreact for everything.
So you're sensitive?
I don't think it's sensitive. I just feel like when I say everything, I mean something that I feel strongly about. In that case, yeah. But like I'm saying, like politics, if I don't have the full knowledge on it, I'm not gonna overly react because I don't know everything. If everybody was to put it on the table, then afterwards I'll be like, okay, now I can overly react. Like with the whole mandating the vaccine to go places, that shit had me going nuts, you know?
Do you think that people can be sensitive to your lack of sensitivity? Like your stance. You can't, because you don't have knowledge, you can't resonate with people with their sensitivity. Do you think that that's the case?
Yeah.
Gabitha.
I don't know. I feel like it just depends on the situation.
Or you're strong.
Because when I feel strongly about something, I'm gonna stick to that. I'm gonna stick to it. I'm gonna stick to it. I don't care how you
else
feel.
shares your sensitivity.
Yeah, I don't care. Like that was actually a topic in my class. So the professor, he spoke about the vaccine, but then he also tried to say that would we consider ourselves selfish if we didn't get vaccinated because of the next person? And then he compared it to smoking cigarettes. Because, you know, if you smoke cigarettes, I'm catching contact. So it could also hurt me, not only you. So he used that. But I was just like, Bro, honestly, I'm not gonna sit there and tell somebody that they're selfish. I'ma just remove myself from the situation. Like,
As
look, my
you
mom is
should.
a smoker. My mom smokes cigarettes. She smokes cigarettes in her house.
Gabby's mom, stop smoking cigarettes. I'm not an advocate for that. I'm gonna approve that message.
My mom
She's gonna
smokes
watch this?
cigarettes. Yeah.
What's her name?
Lisi.
Lisi, stop smoking cigarettes. You heard? No, stop smoking cigarettes for real. Chew gum. Chew gum. Chew gum.
So-
Chew gum helps.
Nicotine?
Nicotine packs. Stop
She
smoking
smokes
cigarettes, please.
cigarettes, and as a kid, she smokes in the house. And as a kid, like, I couldn't tell her nothing. I don't pay no bills. Like, I'm just sleeping here. I live here. It's my mom.
You was 4 years
So
old. Like,
I was
Mom, Mommy, this smoke is too much.
So I was never able to say nothing. So what I did was, when I grew up and I moved out, I was like, yo, like, now it feels good that I'm in my own place. No, but if somebody comes to my house and can I smoke a cigarette? Hell to the no.
I would never ask anybody to smoke a
No,
cigarette
but
in
I'm just
somebody's
trying to make a
house.
point of it. Like, with the same shit with the vaccine. I've had numerous people tell me that I'm
selfish
I'm
act.
selfish for not getting vaccinated. Like, bro, if you feel that way, then don't chill with me. That's so simple.
You know, it's a good duality about y'all that you're unvaccinated and Stacy's vaccinated, and the fact that y'all.
But
able to-
she had to get vaccinated for her job, because if not, it's not like it was a choice for her.
So, because you're vaccinated, do you think people are overly sensitive to the fact that people are unvaccinated because you're vaccinated now?
I think some people are.
So, moving away from the fact that it was mandated because of your job, like, how did you really feel about it?
I didn't want to do it.
But you knew the stake.
The consequences if I didn't.
But you see how this is what sensitive people do. They'll take these buzzwords to guilt you into doing certain things, or
And
make
I
you
think
feel.
I think that's the part where it's all fucked up. With that's in that sense, it's where I overreacted in the sense where it's like, damn, like now you stop in the world because we're not getting vaccinated. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Like now you can't even walk to the corner. Like look at what just happened. What Gabby and I just experienced right now with Pinkberry.
Pinkberry's a dub.
So
Shout out Peach Wave.
we went
Shout
to
out 16 handles.
16 handles.
Yeah. So us going to Pinkberry and the fact that we had no mask and no vaccine card. Well, I had it, but Gabby didn't. We couldn't get Pinkberry.
Mhm.
And it wasn't even to eat inside. It was just to pick up an order and then walk right back out. And it was like Gabby just felt at the moment, like, you know what?
No,
Why am I gonna
It's
put-
not even at the moment. It's just how I've been feeling since day one.
No. But I'm
If your
saying in that sense,
establishment-
like you thought of like, nah, why do I want to invest in your company or anything if y'all gonna shit on me just because I'm not vaccinated? I understand your policy of eating inside, but I'm not eating. I'm just
Ordering.
I'm ordering and walking the fuck back out. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like, I don't think that should have a mandate of being vaccinated.
Mhm. Just
'Cause it's
being
not-
in there.
You know,
for
I'm not
less than
staying.
5
Now, if
minutes.
you're telling me, hey, if you want to stay and sit down and eat, that's a different ball game. But that
Mhm.
wasn't the case in this. It was, I want to order and we have to go.
So, do y'all believe that people's oversensitivity has led to people's blindness to the option of choice?
Yes, because
choice.
everybody's just following. No one's lead. I feel like with this situation, you know, whoever did it. Whoever didn't. But it's like if everyone really stood up for what they really truly believe, I think changes would have been made.
Mm-hmm.
Which I think sensitivity blinds the most.
What do you mean?
Because you know how emotions could blind your logic?
Oh shit, that's what I'm currently going through right now.
Is that a topic for another episode?
Yeah. Oh,
You all right? Need a hug?
I might need one.
You sure? I got you off camera for sure. I'm already off camera, but I got you off camera. I got you. But do y'all believe that sensitivity blinds people, the freestyle, blinds people's direction and how to handle a situation?
It does. Because it's like on the news, it's the media, and it's like monkey see, monkey do. They going by word of mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Because
half
no
of the
one knows what's
time-
going to happen in 5 years.
No, and half of the time we're being lied to. Do we really know
all
what's
of the time we're being lied to?
Do we really
I'm
know
lying
what's
to y'all.
going
I'm
on
not even
behind
dating.
closed doors? Do you really believe that the government is up to is doing the right thing?
They never
It's
do
not.
the
It's
right
not
thing.
even about. For me, I'm speaking for myself. For me, it's not even about what the government says, what they do, whatever. It's more so no one knows what's going to happen in 5 years, 10 years from now. We're probably going to see those commercials on the TV like, were you a victim of the COVID-19
You may be
vaccine?
entitled
You might
to
be
a
entitled
settlement.
to compensation.
You
Like,
know, I thought of that.
no one knows what's going to happen in 5 to 10 years. We're just trusting these people.
This may be
That's
a bad.
really
No,
what
it's
it
not
is.
even trust. It's just we're being guinea pigs because of the consequences that we're being put in. We can't do nothing if we don't get this done.
Do y'all think lack of preparation causes sensitivity? And
Yes.
people to be
Yes.
oversensitive. To
And
the
that's like my
situation?
mom and a few of my cousins also. Like my cousin, she just sent a text. She wants to go to like the Van Gogh exhibit
museum.
that's in
Yeah.
Puerto Rico actually.
They doing one over there?
Mm-hmm.
Let's go.
And it says super huge on the flyer,
Vaccinated.
must be vaccinated. So I wrote back, I'm like, I can't go. I'm not vaccinated.
Mm.
So then,
To go see some paintings for 15 minutes.
like, you
They're
gonna
dope
give it to me?
paintings.
Like,
they
can I
are.
take
No,
you home?
Van Gogh's amazing.
they're dope
Shout out
paintings.
Van Gogh. I know
But-
he's dead.
But-
Mad years. Shout out Van Gogh.
But
Yeah.
it's like, what's the point?
Hit us
What's
in
the
the DM.
point? What is the point of that? Because I'm not gonna go. I'm not gonna put money in. I'm not gonna give them my money for what? I'm not vaccinated. I don't know. I'm not. I'm over it. I'm over it. I'm over
Yo,
it.
we was not
My
trying
mom-
to make this a COVID episode, but I mean, we're here now.
My mom and my cousins, this is literally what they tell me, that I should get vaccinated just to get it over with and be able to do stuff. I'm like, that's not that. I
That's
wouldn't be
not-
standing by what I believe in if I do it just to shut people up.
You know
No.
what? Shout out to everyone who has stuck to their grounds by
Shout
not
out
doing
Kyrie
it.
Irving too.
Facts.
Kyrie Irving is a mainstay in that his position because
Facts.
it's ultimately it's about this.
And shout out to Nicki Minaj too,
Shout out,
Get
because
vaccinated.
she didn't get vaccinated and she spoke about it and everybody was coming for her.
She's-
I'm not a huge Nicki fan no more, but she's sticking by what she believes
this
in.
goes back
that's-
to the buzzwords like
didn't
you
know
don't
that.
get vaccinated, there's consequences. If you don't know about the vaccination, you're uneducated. Is buzz
I don't
terms and
think
buzzwords.
anyone knows what's really going on with the vaccine.
You don't know anything every day you wake up. You
No,
learn
everything is-
something.
every day you learn
You know what's
everything is
crazy?
new.
That's why I got a tattoo. And I got a lot of people in my life that have always asked me what this tattoo meant. I have a question mark on my ankle.
Mm.
And that was the same reason why I got that question mark tattoo.
Why?
Because
Because you was wondering why you got an ankle?
no, because every day you wake up and your life is a whole question. You don't know, what am I going to eat today? What am I going to wear today? Your life, you
know-
wake up with a question on your mind.
And
Life is a
life-
question.
not just
not a-
life is a question. Life is a quiz. You get
We're figuring things out every day.
on the fly. Like, for instance, you have to wake up every day not knowing, okay, before you got vaccinated, am I gonna lose my job if I don't get vaccinated? Or can I is there an alternative
to
route?
me? I procrastinated just for the simple fact that I was praying that by the deadline
Mhm.
they would change and be like, you know what? It's not mandated.
Oh, you was
I was-
banging on De Blasio to do that.
I was pushing it. I was just like, all right, my deadline is Tuesday. It's Sunday. I still haven't got vaccinated. If I don't come
You
into
should have
work,
converted to Islam. Then maybe you would have got an exemption.
I tried the whole letter thing.
You didn't take your. I'm telling. Take your shahada. I'm telling you. You'll be,
No,
watch
but
what
Hey,
happened.
too late now.
No,
but-
it's not.
You can't convert your whole religion for just
That's it. That's an
that's
exemption.
disrespectful.
That's
to,
even
I know, but it's
disregarded
disrespectful
now.
to the actual religion that there's people that really live and they
Obey.
obey
Abide by
these.
Allah.
Yeah,
Like me, I
that's
would have
disrespectful.
just been doing it just for the sake of not getting vaccinated, which I think is a little fucked up. But don't get it twisted. A lot of people did it.
No.
But people
And
go to
then a lot
lengths.
of people I know a few people, I ain't blasting no one, that, they went through with it.
Shout out them.
And they got approved.
Shout out them.
And then I know a few people who paid and still
You got
work.
to. What this mandate has done is it opened up a can of worms as far as another outlet for a black market to make money.
Yep.
That's
So
what it
like,
is.
yeah, scammers can make money off this shit. Like, yo, I get you registered for $1,000 to get vaccinated.
A lot of people made money off of this. Listen,
And they
New
still-
York
they
is
still
a whole
are.
hustle.
No,
New
It's
York,
always gonna be a hustle.
New York is a whole hustle. I respect us so much for that. Like, I respect New York
Yeah, your segues is crazy because I got another question.
to the
for you.
next level. I think that we have one new thing. Like, it wasn't even where it was like a week, and people
it was the same week.
and people was already paying, and people was already coming out with vaccination cards. That shit is so crazy.
But
to
it's
me,
like
how quick New Yorkers are when it comes to.
we have to.
No, and that's what I'm saying. I respect every hustle there is out here. Like,
So with you saying that, the next question is,
why are you coming for me? Not just
no, you've been on your
She's on
game with
track,
this.
she's
No,
on
your
track.
segue's been immaculate. Like like the hug is gonna be extra huggy because your segues is crazy. I don't know what you're going through other than that because you said you all right.
I'm all right.
You sure, Gab? You all right?
I'm good.
All right, I'm depressed. Anyway,
Stop.
has New York become soft? That plays off to what you said, that you respect New York's hustle. But with that hustle, New York has to have some window of,
I think New York has not become soft. The only part that has become soft is downtown. Because I'm going to keep
where?
it
Specifically.
Manhattan.
Where at?
Manhattan
You have to
excluding Dykeman.
name the streets.
Wait, so
I
Harlem?
don't know.
Harlem is soft?
Harlem is
Well, that's like
I
uptown. That's considered uptown.
Harlem
Yeah,
is
that's
Harlem.
Downtown, Manhattan.
You mean like
like
96th
96th
Street and down.
and down.
Yes.
So that's Midtown all the way to downtown.
So,
No, I
alright.
think Harlem is the deadline.
So what spots dubbed you down 96th Street? And
No,
down?
96.
No, it's not even that. It's just that they've always been soft. And then now they're moving uptown and they trying to gentrify the hood and they don't like the loud music. They don't like this.
Oh
they
no,
don't like that.
It's already gentrified.
It is.
White
The
people are
Bronx
walking.
isn't yet, but
white
it's
people are walking
becoming.
No,
through-
we did. We remember we saw the little. Was he like a white? He looked like a Jewish little short man walking in the
Listen,
Bronx.
Yo,
white
it's
people are
crazy.
walking through Wagner projects and
I
finding.
mean, I guess they're coming to realization where it's like, y'all rent is so fucking high, but y'all want to play it off
Alright,
like
and
y'all
that's
could afford
cool,
it. So
that's
now y'all want to
cool.
move uptown because
Yeah,
y'all
'cause-
realizing.
Oh, y'all didn't. Jewish people didn't like manifested
Yo,
that thought.
Oh yeah.
Like do you know that like
I wish I had a Jewish friend.
you know
Some
Jewish people
motherfuckers are smart.
you know Jewish people like are
I need a
the main
Jewish
ones
friend.
collecting like government assistance.
You
They
saw that
are.
welfare
Okay. It's so.
and child.
yo,
and food
it's so,
stamps.
okay. When I used to go visit the guy in jail, whatever, every time I saw like
Shout out him. He's free, right?
Oh my God, yes. He's
That
free.
wasn't the one with the
Any-
watch, right?
No.
Bring back
The watch.
Hashtag.
Hashtag bring
y'all could leave that in the comments
watch.
for whoever is watching.
What's his name?
No.
We're not doing
What's his
that.
initials?
We're not doing that.
What's his initials?
The person knows, and people
Bring
who
back
know.
watch.
Yo,
Bring it back.
you fishing.
Bring it back.
You fishing.
I want that watch
Anyways.
back on Stacey Wish before
Anyways,
Christmas.
So when I used to go on the visiting floor or whatever, and I used to see like a Jewish, I used to wonder like, did this guy murder somebody? Like
No, it's fraud.
I know that, but what I'm saying, like, you remember at the end of the day, like so many things. So I used to play a game where I used to be like, who did what? You know what I'm saying? Like, and every time I see a Jewish, it would just be like, and automatically it was they're good. They will collect like $900 in food stamps, but the account is like 50 bands.
That's messed up.
Because here we are, some of us actually need it and we can't get it. And we only making, let's say, people are only making like $25,000 a year and they can't even get no food stamp.
Because they allegedly make too much. Allegedly.
But it's life is so backwards. Like people who don't need the help get the help. And people who need it, they give them trouble.
Like genuinely need the help.
Mm-hmm.
Like
They get it.
They go
don't
through
get the help.
hell. Just you know how many times you gotta go to the office or whatever, gotta fill out a bunch of paperwork, and they still deny you. And these Jewish people just walk in with these freaking crazy wigs, and then boom.
I never understood.
God.
I never understood.
Yo,
why.
you know what? Actually, I know so much about Jewish people because there was a point in my life where I became so
Infatuated with them.
infatuated with Orthodox Jews,
I
and it's
watched-
so
Oh, the one with
weird.
the twirls on the side of their head and the
Those
girls,
two.
the ladies with the
But
wigs.
I don't know because I know when I became obsessed. So one day I was bike riding across the Brooklyn Bridge,
Mhm.
and I got lost. You know
You
they have
adventurous.
like a Hasidic.
Spontaneous.
See, I know the
Spontaneity.
names. They have like this
Where did you go?
community, a Hasidic.
Okay.
thing.
Brooklyn has a lot of spots in with like Jewish neighborhoods.
Yeah, and I was like, yo, like I saw the church with their the Hebrew written on it. The school buses was Hebrew, and the kids would be outside playing, and they speak with that accent. And I'm just like, I became so infatuated, and I wanted to learn more about these Orthodox Jews. So I started watching documentaries, Googling. It was just so crazy, and I started even watching YouTube.
Oh, they kidnap
videos.
kids in Brooklyn too. So just be mindful.
Nah, but they even have their own police.
Yes, they do. They have
do.
their own police, their own ambulance.
Yes.
Listen,
They have everything.
y'all ever heard the story of OJ from Jay-Z?
Yeah.
When he said, "Yo, I should have bought that crib in Dumbo." for
Dumbo.
like, it's like $2 million.
Mm-hmm.
He ain't lying because you know who owns that now? Jewish people.
Yes.
We know that. They're smart people.
They're
they know
they're
how to,
fiscally intelligent.
They real business people.
They're
know-
fiscally intelligent.
they know exactly what to invest in. That's gonna bring them.
and they know how to manipulate the system.
They do. That's why the majority of them are locked
But
up.
we're not going to speak on them anymore because we know how powerful they are. So we're going to move on to the next question.
They shut the
And,
shit
you know,
down.
we got to. I mean, you know
Like,
how powerful they are. We speak about
no.
Jews. It's crazy. It's
No.
over
Well,
that.
shout out to all my Jewish people. I love y'all. And
I
if
need-
somebody who's Jewish out
I
there
need y'all in
watching,
my team.
They
And-
already read through
no,
the
not
lines already.
even.
It's already too late for the
if
branding.
y'all Jewish and y'all watching this, hit me up because I want to party with y'all and I want to learn about y'all culture because I'm genuinely interested.
They
So,
just always
I
look
just
musky.
need a Jewish friend.
They look musky. Every time I see, like when I go through Flushing, I'll be
I
like,
just
yo,
want to
yeah,
know what goes through their mind.
money,
Nah,
money,
even the females.
money, MONEY.
no.
I don't know. I think it's more.
Money. Oh, more money? Yeah, for sure. More money. More money, more property, more equity, all that shit. That's all
I just
care
want a
about.
Jewish friend. I just want one Jewish friend. We could hang out. Don't worry, we don't got to party.
No. Y'all need to hang out and you need to listen,
Nah, I
man.
want to party with them. Their party
Listen,
style. I don't want to
there's-
party in the club with them. I
There's
want
only so much they can do as branding. Yes, get Jewish your friends because we need
I
branding
want a Jewish
and
friend.
advertising. Yes.
I want a Jewish family. I love them.
Shout out see whatever management too for the billboard. Is Billboard coming soon
He's
before
Jewish?
Thanksgiving? No, he's a black dude.
Oh.
Lives in Miami now. Shout out him.
I was about to say, yo, you want to be my friend? Invite me to your family bar mitzvahs.
No,
I want to
he,
go to one of their weddings.
no. He's a black man that's going to do our billboards. He's a black man.
Shout
Lives in
out to
Miami.
him.
Shout out to him. He's been holding it down, giving me tips behind the scenes. We going to do some things. But next question. Has words replaced sticks and stones as more dangerous?
You saying like verbal?
Yeah, like I can throw a stone and like a stick at you,
And you
then
could hurt me
my
more
words,
verbally. Yes.
yeah, my verbal.
Yes.
I think that has always been an issue.
Okay,
though.
what about y'all personally? And then we'll go to like globally. Like, yeah, it has.
I think words bother me more than anything
Then physical.
else.
I think you could get over a physical. I could punch you right now. It'll
You
hurt
get
you,
over
but
it.
then
Till I shoot you in the kneecap, and then what you
and
gonna do?
you'll still get over it.
Nah,
You
take
go
I
to
mean,
the hospital,
you
you
gonna
come out.
exactly. You're gonna go to the hospital. You're gonna recover. You're gonna be fine in a month or two.
No.
Words you can't take back. Once
Yes, you can.
Once those words are engraved in your brain, whether
It's
you
like-
was mad or not, it's like you cannot take that back because now I'm asleep. and
Every
I'ma
time
think
I
about
see
that.
you or you see me, you're gonna think of what I said and what you said to me. It's
So outside the concept of relationship, what words have y'all experienced, and what you think people experience that has triggered more than a physical action?
out of me.
Both of y'all.
you know what word gets used so loosely, and I feel like the people who say it
You
need
better
to-
not say toxic.
no, phony or fake. And I think the people that say the most need to reevaluate themselves in a lot of situations before they call someone else fake or phony. Do you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you don't feel like anytime somebody be like, oh, Gabby, you're a fake ass bitch. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like, you sit back and you be like, but you done a lot of fake shit. But you out here throwing that word so loosely, calling
But
me.
I feel like it be the ones that really say that all the time, they really have like an inner problem within themselves.
or they're
That they just
envious.
notice so much fake stuff around people.
So do y'all think that people project
their own problems
their own
onto you.
fakeness and their own
Onto you. Yes.
onto you, and then they amplify
For
with
sure.
like the minimal things y'all do that we consider
Mhm.
fake or
I call it they just find a reason. You know,
to make them fit, like to put them on y'all level.
so they could look like the better person, so they gonna find a reason within you, any little thing with that you're doing that even if it might not be fake, they're gonna call it fake because that's how they move. But they obviously no one's gonna call themselves I'm a fake ass person. Like, you know what I'm saying?
There's nothing wrong with that. If you fake, then I
don't think no one
I
has
already know
ever
what you're
sat
gonna
there
say.
admit
I'm fake.
Yeah, like I don't think no one would ever sit there and admit like, yeah,
why
I'm
not?
a fake ass person.
I think
Anybody, if y'all fake and y'all know it, and y'all could actually sit here and be like, yeah, I'm a fake ass person, let us know.
you know the only time
I would love to know why you feel that way. Honestly,
you know the only time you'll see fake people own up to it is when they're already at where they wanted to be, where they required them to be fake. So if they wanted to elevate in life and they know that,
rare.
I don't even think someone would admit to it though.
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
It's
to
only
say I'm
they
fake.
would
It's
once they
rare.
get to a point where nothing affects them. Like they reach their pinnacle.
I feel like that just puts them on a higher pedestal to not say that they're fake.
Yeah, because
Do you-
you got this far now. Like,
Why would I want to call myself fake now that it's
Because you made it. And nothing reverberates off you as far as like sensitivity or people's like buzzwords.
because now
against
they're
you.
gonna be they too good for us, so they really not gonna sit there and call themselves fake or phony.
But they're acting out the fake and phoniness by making it seem like they're not fake or phony.
That's projecting it on whoever they surrounding themselves with.
I'm a believer in owning your truth. If you had to fake it to make it, then just say it.
But you see, I think that's a different ballgame. You get what I'm saying? Like if you fake it to make it in an aspect,
yeah, I feel like that's different.
that's different. But like in a relationship or friendship, like I don't think no one would really sit there and admit that they were fake.
But that's what I'm saying. Outside of the relationship,
Okay,
because
outside
that's
of
it.
no.
Outside of it,
I think there are people who actually could sit here and be like, "Yo, I faked it till I make it." That's just straight up, and they got me where
yeah,
it got
that's
me.
different. That's like when people be buying fake stuff. They were like, "Yo, I had to fake it till I make it."
And
That's
now
a
I'm
whole-
actually
yeah,
I'm
that's
buying real
different.
stuff.
are y'all being fake on me?
That's different. No,
Oh.
You sure?
positive.
That sounds pretty fake to me.
Really?
No.
So I guess we some fake bitches then.
No. Y'all,
Like, you want to own up to it? We some fake bitches.
would y'all
then.
ever own up to y'all being like in a situation where y'all been like
wrong?
Of course.
semi fake? I'm not gonna say that y'all are fake, but have y'all been put in this position where y'all,
we've been,
y'all felt like y'all had
I guess
to fake
call it messy, or like speak on things like talk
Nah,
shit.
I wouldn't think it's messy. I just think it's being fake. Like being fake with your friends or something.
Like you fell away, but you were still around the person and you didn't say nothing. I think we have encountered that where we have hung out with somebody, but we truly feel away to a situation, but now we just kikiing, but deep down inside we're like.
So what was the benefit of you staying in that fake persona?
There was no benefit.
I don't know. I think
Now that I think of it, there was for me.
That goes back to my point. So why you can't just own your truth?
Because
'Cause
I
I-
wasn't the one that was being fake.
But y'all just
said
finished
that.
saying
Yeah,
that y'all
no,
would be fake
yeah.
just for the situation.
Well, in my situation, I was really, really close to the person. Like families were involved and stuff. So it was I was just waiting for a matter. Like I knew it was a ticking time bomb. Like I knew that eventually it was gonna blow up to something bigger. And at the end of the day, that person was gonna look stupid.
So what situations or scenarios you think would warrant someone to just be like, you know what, I just gotta say something as far as my truth, and I can no longer be fake about this? What warrants?
There's been situations in my life that to this day, I
You
still
haven't
don't even talk
spoken.
about it.
So
I don't.
So y'all just.
I just
Saying nip it in the butt.
I let God take care of it.
I just
Oh, y'all
told-
religious now?
I told her that earlier. I'm like, I'm in a situation now where I don't know if to leave it up to God's hands or if I
Or
should
kill them? Yo, why?
Wait, hold on.
No.
No, not guys. Disregard the kill 'em.
I got you with the feds come around. Don't worry.
No.
Stacy didn't mean kill. She just meant just want to have a talk with the person.
Exactly, just face to face. That's
You
it.
really want to kill somebody?
Don't do that.
Yo, do y'all think like sensitivity can get y'all to a
First of all,
point
let me
where-
before you continue, I just want to say that the situation Stacey's in and the way she's going about it deserves a round of applause
I
because
think it
the
affected your
old
pocket.
Stacey,
And I think that's the part where I feel like I don't know. I feel like the fact that I'm this whole, just because I've matured, because I'm older, and I don't want to maneuver on how I used to, it's getting played like a dummy.
Yo, Stacey, your segues today
And
have
that's
been
where
amazing.
people take people's kindness for fucking weakness. And I feel like
but eventually what goes around comes around.
And that's
right now, it just happened, so it's still too fresh. But I'm sure you're gonna get yours soon.
or that
Stacey,
person's gonna get there.
Stacey,
Well, yeah.
I have to note this. Your segues have been amazing.
I think God
Because
is working with me today.
I really
'Cause
believe so.
He knows exactly what's going on right now.
Because these segues are immaculate. So this next
Yo,
question I'm about to
I'm
ask.
gonna be honest. These past few days, I've been praying for strength.
Oh,
I've
you
been
go to the gym for that. You saw what Mike Myers is doing. The hard work and dedication. You know what I'm saying? 364 days for Halloween.
I've been praying for strength these
so
past
boom.
few days. Cause
What methods that are considered alternatives better suited than reacting so sensitively? Because look, you wanted to kill a person because of what you're going through is sensitive.
It's
They
not,
are
I don't
alternative.
think it's sensitive.
Yes, it is. That is
It's-
extremely
it's
sensitive.
not sensitive. It's loyalty and respect.
it's the
Why
principle.
should I have to kill somebody off this planet?
But she don't want to kill nobody. What are you
She
talking
just
about?
said it.
I didn't.
No, she
I
didn't.
On
You
record.
said it.
You
No.
said it.
You said it.
All right, my fault.
And
You said you want to kill somebody. She said
I still
No, she
call-
said yeah.
No,
she didn't.
We're going to go back.
We
to
go-
we gonna go back to the tape.
No, guys, I don't want to kill the person.
How would you kill him?
You know how they say like blink twice if you're in trouble, blink twice if you really want to.
How would you kill him though? How would you kill him?
I'm not speaking on
How
that.
would you kill them?
With a
I'm-
popsicle. An icicle. Sorry.
Listen, if I'm gonna kill somebody, I'm gonna give them chloroform, put it on their face. They gonna pass out, sew their asshole closed. And give them mad
Why give me
laxative.
this up? Don't give me ideas.
That's a fire idea. Have them shit to death.
All right, talk to me after this.
I bet after the hug, I got you. So boom. Let me repeat the question because I'm a little bit
you,
tipsy.
you say
And I didn't eat none today, so that's even worse. What methods are considered alternatives better suited than reacting so sensitively? Sensitively as in, all right, somebody did something to you, you want to kill them. Stacey, year ago.
if I listen to my Christian friend, she gonna tell me just pray and leave it up to God.
Yo, prayer warriors is out here.
No. And this is what I'm saying. I told her earlier, I was just like, if I listen to my Christian friend, she gave me two sides. She says, Stace, the Christian Jen will tell you leave it up to God's hands
Mm-hmm.
and let God do its work. The Dykeman Jen.
Oh, God. Said, call them niggas on Audible.
Shout out
on
to
170.
Jen. Shout out to Jen.
Shout out Jen. Yo,
Yo,
Jen been holding it down.
Yeah,
She know about to do with the watch?
Yeah,
Of course.
Oh, yeah. Jen, we need you on the
We might have to bring her up on
We-
here. She's.
we need you on the operation to get the watch back. Operation Bring the Watch Back.
I mean, that goes to play too, where she said, the Christian Jen is just let it be.
What kind of watch is it again?
I was gonna say Movado, Michelle.
Michelle.
And then the
How much
other
is Michelle watch?
3.
$3K?
Uh-huh.
If my drug deal goes perfectly, I got you. Don't worry about it. It's a gift for Christmas.
Wait, don't
worry
do
about
that. We're fine. But I guess it just depends too. Like I like how Gabby said, the old Stacy would have just knocked the bitch out.
it. You know how to fight?
I do. I mean, I haven't fought in a while.
Your hands is good?
Shit, I
We're
knocked
going
a
to
few
see
bitches
downstairs in the
out.
parking lot. We're going to see. Don't worry about it. I'm seeing you can
But
stack 52s
you know
probably.
what's so funny? I'm not gonna lie. You know what I used to enjoy back in the days?
What?
Rumbles. Like it would be a group of us fighting another group of girls.
That was so ghetto, bro.
Like-
I don't even know how, wow.
You know,
Like,
what I'm getting from y'all? Like, ever since I met y'all, I feel like Stacey is a fighter and Gabby's is a shit talker that doesn't fight, but sends the fight to Stacey.
No, I don't even think we've ever gotten to a fight
Because
together.
y'all create a great balance. Where
No,
y'all
I'm
doesn't
saying
require it.
together,
Have you fought, Gabby?
to fight. Yeah,
You won?
of course. It's a Bronx thing. What?
Anyway, Stacey, go
Stacey.
ahead. Stacey, go ahead. I'm
He's
tipsy.
lit.
Don't worry. I'm lit right now.
Yo, you are.
I didn't eat nothing today. I didn't eat nothing today.
Funny thing, right? I mean, I'm still friends with her. You know, shout out to Lucy.
Shout out Lucy
Okay.
with 2
I don't
L's.
remember who's that.
You don't remember who? Okay. She was chilling at a barber shop in
Mhm.
Harlem, and she knew she was gonna fight. And she called me. She was like, "Stacey, I need you to pull up now."
Mhm.
And
Oh,
as,
your hands must be wicked.
and as soon as I got there, I'm like, "Yo, who's the girl?" I went up to her. I'm like, "Yo, y'all gonna fight the 1D?" She's like,
Mhm.
"All right, cool, no problem." Her friend jumped in. I was like, "Oh, this is gonna be spicy."
For all the new listeners, 1D means that one person goes
Yes,
against one person.
one-on-one, 1D.
One-on-one.
It's such a New York slang.
Yes, 1D.
But so they fought the 1D. Her friend jumped in.
Mhm.
Blackberries was out at this time. Like,
Oh.
Dang.
Oh, this is
The
around
BBM.
AIM. This is BBM and AIM. Okay.
So Blackberries was out this time, and as soon as the girl jumped in, I jumped in. Then it was like one girl, Chere, rest in
Rest
peace.
in
Che.
peace, Chere.
We lost a good,
Rest in peace.
So
Cheddar.
we lost a
beautiful.
good friend. She was there with her sister. Shout out to Kendra. And yeah, it was a crazy ass rumble that it got to a point we were near the precinct in 125th.
Mhm.
And when the cops arrived, they were so entertained by the fight that they gave us a few extra minutes
No
to
way.
fight.
Look at New York's finest.
Put this on my son. Word to everything. They was like, they stopped it and they said, "Yo, we gonna give y'all like 2 more minutes."
Yeah, but y'all don't got the like conditioning for 2 minutes. Like it's like 30
Yo,
seconds.
It was crazy because the shit was too. I was at a baby shower with, the girl who passed Cheddar and her sister in the Bronx. And then my friend was just chilling at the barber shop in 125th. So me, Cheddar, and her sister, we was dressed, we was dressed
Oh,
nice.
yeah,
Nice,
I was dressed.
yeah.
So
dressed.
we had skirts with pantyhose. When I tell you, when we came out this fight, we didn't have no pantyhose no more. Like,
That's crazy.
it was
Y'all didn't have none in the
crazy.
car?
No, this time we had cabs, just straight, Lincolns.
Yeah. Oh, this was y'all
This-
40?
Yes.
Pretty much, right?
At this point, I might as well just say it was 40.
I-
This shit was a minute ago.
I had a thing where we have rumbles. Like rumbles was my thing. Like we used to skip school and go to the park, and then we would see a bunch of other girls, and we would just fight them.
So
Shit was crazy.
Damn.
This is where I'm saying like bitches got me fucked up. Like
do
the
y'all
old Stacy's about to come back
Stacy,
out.
the old Stacy would have been said, "My hands work."
so with that being said, remember how you said about generational, like the
Mhm.
decade is different.
It's
Do y'all believe that New York has
we didn't tolerate shit back then. I think. I
yeah,
think now people are tolerant because they want to be the bigger person, or they think that it doesn't
Yeah.
deserve to go that route anymore. But
Mhm.
that's where it's like people get it fucked up, where it's like, just because I'm not moving that route doesn't mean that I have that in me.
Mhm.
That I don't have that in me.
Thank you.
So
That's why I need Gabby in my life.
y'all create a great balance.
We do.
And I think that whatever sensitivity that was to go against
we need like a dope ass handshake. Like,
I got one for y'all, but I got
No.
gang members, please disregard that handshake. Gang members, warning, please disregard that handshake.
I cannot.
They are not affiliated with any gang group.
None.
None whatsoever. FBI, please don't disregard that handshake.
just the Bronx. That's what.
All
we
right,
affiliate.
so with that mindset in play, do y'all believe that New York has a way of suppressing the sensitivity and just directly going to what they know best?
Of course. Yo, let me say something. New York, I feel like if you sensitive in New York, you're gonna have to move out. Cause New York, even as a kid, if somebody comes at you, the first thing that comes to your mind is, oh, I'm gonna cut this nigga's ass. Like you battle in New York with jokes.
Oh,
And whoever got the deepest jokes won.
I was a
the
joke.
mama joke.
And they don't care if they hurt your feelings, your
You
mother's
see,
feelings, your
now-
father's feelings. Like, yo, you cannot be sensitive in New York
Now
because
people take those things personal. I think
Exactly.
back then,
Now,
yeah, so that's where the sensitivity comes to play now. Back then, I was okay with to say like, yo, your mama X, Y, and Z, and
I used to die. I used to crack up like, ah, you thought of that?
do you think? Yeah,
Like, yo, how you thought of that joke? That was a funny
that's how you
great
laugh.
joke.
That's how you laugh.
No.
she kills me right now.
But it's just crazy. Like,
Like,
now
people didn't take it that personal. Now people take that shit
you
to
know
the
how
heart.
crazy it was? Remember when your mama was on MTV?
Oh, with Wilma Valderrama
Valderrama?
from That 70s
Like,
Show.
come
Shout out
on.
him if you want to give us a break.
That was crazy. Like, that's how you know that we weren't as sensitive back in the day. Because They don't. You put that show today, and people probably won't even watch.
But that's what we searching. Like, what specific situation caused us to
switch up?
To switch up to the point where everything is just so hypersensitive for New Yorkers.
I can't sit here and say when, because it's been
or what
or what, because it's been happening for quite some time where you can't joke around like before. You know what I'm saying? You can't.
That's what it also, the marriage I said earlier about ego. Like, do you think New York's ego has become so hypersensitive to the point where the minute you say something, it's like
you gotta watch
personalize it.
Now delivery is more important than ever. I feel like delivery back then is like you say how you want to say it, and it's like you take it how you take it.
But New York's delivery is so universal. Well, I mean, in the context of New York,
I don't think
what?
it's.
I spit on the mic.
You spit on it? That's what she said.
I don't think it's universal in that sense. I think it's. I cannot with y'all. I think it's not the fact that it's universal. What?
Huh?
I don't think it's universal. I think it's more like I said, like, yo, if you're from Brooklyn, if you're from the Bronx, Staten Island is definitely excluded.
Niggas is wild.
Queens, I feel like when you from the those sides of New York, like you just it's you're in the ghetto. You gotta get it how you live. You gotta
survivor mode.
You on survival mode all the time. So there's no time for you to be sensitive. Now I feel like downtown, because it's so diverse with, tourists all the time, it's not really New Yorkers, if that makes any sense.
No, it's like when you travel somewhere, if you don't visit the hood, then you're not gonna really know what's really going down.
So I feel like that's why I said what I said about people from downtown that are born and raised like in a really nice area, and then they try to move to the hood. Like, what are you doing?
Do y'all think the Bronx can end hypersensitivity?
For sure.
I'll leave that up to her. I'm not from the Bronx.
For sure.
Do you think Dykeman can end hypersensitivity?
How fucking yeah. No,
hell no, because
no. You just finished saying they mad racist.
No, they are. Well, it's no
selective.
No.
I think you're confusing the nightlife Dykeman with
what
the
I was just gonna say that.
But the nightlife is synonymous with Dykeman.
No, because it's
Dykeman during the day is fucking insanely busy. Like, they don't, you wouldn't even think it was a night.
But it's the dongs and the doñas that be out during the day going to buy plátanos. They go. Don, you don't know what's a don?
I told you I failed Spanish.
An elderly person.
There's people that always call themselves Don Julio. You say it all the time. Don is like a mister, like a sir.
Nah, I say Don.
But anyway, during the day on Dykeman, it's
the businesses that you can sit here and say that have some racism to them. You know what I'm saying? It's not like you walk in and they're going to be like, oh, get this black person out of the street. It's not like that.
But they give you that look.
But you know what's so crazy? I don't know if you guys remember during the pandemic where there was like a minor altercation in Dykeman.
It was not minor. That was,
you watched it?
It trickled over to my side. It was not minor.
You don't remember?
You cannot go to, what's that seafood spot on 207?
Huh?
What's that? El Tina. You couldn't go to El Tina as a black man in the late night in Dykeman during the hell no.
That's whack.
I was scared to get shrimp.
Okay, so during the pandemic, there was a minor altercation where everybody was what do you call that? What was it? When they were breaking into stores, looting.
Looting. Oh, during the George Floyd.
Yeah.
Okay.
So when everybody was looting, so all of Dykeman got together so they wouldn't knock down the moms and pop stores.
I remember.
Solidarity.
And then it happened to be where a group of black guys were passing by and automatically Spanish people thought they were up to no good.
And then I guess some of the head honchos in Dykeman went on Instagram Live like, yo, we care about our black people, but we wasn't.
I'm sorry.
That was a PR thing.
I'm so sorry.
I didn't believe that shit.
They don't got no PR people behind them.
Yes, they do.
No.
The head honchos in Dykeman that be in Dykeman and the Cubs and shit, they went on live and they was like, yo, we don't.
I fuck with Dykeman, but that was so corny.
It was corny.
I don't know.
It was corny. And Burnside. And East Tremont.
First of all, I'm from Tremont, so
West Tremont, my bad. West Tremont.
Yeah, West Tremont in it.
West Tremont. That's where they was looting at.
But nobody should have been doing that, period.
Why not? Y'all could have came with us. We could have got some money.
That's mad corny. That's
if
some
you're
broke
gonna
people
loot,
shit.
okay, I don't think no one should have went uptown to loot. There is nothing Uptown.
I know
Looting-
Fifth
looting-
Ave, Madison. Yes, I
No,
know. That's where they
looting
should have
is
looted.
wrong. Period. Whether
Why?
you orange, black, white, green, purple.
No, I'm not talking about the people, but if
It's
you're
wrong.
gonna, it is wrong. But if you're gonna hit, you hit hard.
Why is looting wrong?
because
You're attacking.
The only thing I will say,
I
the only
feel
thing
like
I
if
would
it's
say
like-
with the looting that did happen, all those people like Chanel, all those stores downtown, they're
oh no, that's what I was gonna say. Whenever it's a huge franchise,
but that's
like
what I'm saying.
that,
So if y'all gonna hit, y'all gotta hit hard. Like Uptown is not gonna give y'all what downtown. We're not secure. We don't have the insurance to provide everything that people are losing. So that's why if you're gonna loot, go to Neiman.
nah, yeah. If you're
Go to
gonna loot, you
Saks.
gotta go hard to go home. But don't go to Jimmy Jazz. Don't go to the discount store.
You know what's so funny? Like, I think when they looted Target, the owner of Target said, I'm not even mad for y'all doing what y'all doing. I'm going to get it all back.
But yeah, exactly.
So do what
That's what I
y'all
was gonna
doing.
say. Like, yo, if y'all gonna do it, then do it. But don't do it in freaking the bodega.
I'm
Don't do
even-
it at the liquor store where you go
So
buy your Casamigos.
y'all wasn't a fan of the
Hell no.
the actual homegrown.
No.
establishment.
I don't respect that. I think that's hard work. Like,
It is.
you're not going to come loot a bodega and steal what? Fucking chips and sodas?
Zebra cakes is A1. So
Them shits, a box costs like $2.
Like, come on, really?
Yeah,
I
if
think
it's not here. Yeah.
that's whoever did that. I'm so sorry. And as in my opinion, it's not respected.
You mad sensitive.
Really?
No,
I'm playing.
this
I'm playing.
world
Nah,
is
you're right.
sensitive. This world is
You
sensitive.
know, and I'm putting it out there as my opinion. It's not respected. Now, go to the Chanel, go to Montclair. I'm not even lying. When I was watching people come out the Fendi store at one point, I think I hit somebody up like, "Yo, you sure you don't want to go down there? Like,
Listen,
what's
when
up?"
I got a text like, "Yo, Day, I heard you did what you did at Flight Club. Let us know what's up." And I was like, "Nigga, I'm not trying to get a Fed charge." So
Oh, you looted the flight. Since you want to talk about me killing people, you looted.
I burglarized Fight Club 4 times. We'll talk about this off here because we had an hour, so we got to end it.
Oh,
What?
Yeah, we had an hour.
so y'all heard it. Y'all heard it from him. I don't want to kill, but we gotta.
We got a
Oh,
looter in the
we
building.
got
I'm a whole felon. I already know.
We got a whole connect, guys. So if you need
Yes.
sneaker plugs,
No.
holla at
No.
Stacey and Gabby, because we got the plug.
Yo,
Y'all need those ones? Wait, aren't there some Jordans coming out soon?
Isn't it the bread ones with the
Yo.
patent leather joints?
Holla at us.
The
Leave in the comments,
state of New Jersey.
What
is gonna
Jordans
send
you
me
want?
to-
and we got you guys.
the
Let
state-
us know also if y'all feel that the world is sensitive, because the world is sensitive. I just didn't want to touch certain subjects.
No, you
Because
should.
people are gonna take it the wrong
Nah,
way.
because people take it the wrong way, and I don't got time to
So
be
what?
explaining
Fuck
myself to
'em.
certain people. Nah,
Fuck them. Listen,
I'm gonna keep it to that extent.
Let me tell you. Let me give you a message, a sending off message before we get off this shit. The only thing that's guaranteed is death. So all this sensitivity shit, we all gonna die.
That's a
So-
fact.
So
Can
that's
you
a
bury
fact.
me with a Gucci? How the song goes?
Oh, stack bundles.
No,
No,
Bury me
bury
in my
me like John
Guccis.
Lennon.
No, what's
I
the
thought
bury
you was
me in
gonna
some
say
in the Gucci store or something like? Wait, I forgot.
When I die, bury me inside the Louis
Oh,
store.
2 Chainz. That's a birthday song. That ain't a.
That
Yo, if you want any bookings or business inquiries for the Mellow Spears Show, send us any bookings and inquiries or serious inquiries in the email MellowSpearsShow1@gmail.com. If you have any subjects, topics, or questions you would like to submit to these wonderful
DM.
ladies, hit us in a DM on the Mellow Spears Show's IG page.
gang shit.
So, ladies, send us off. Send us off.
4th episode, guys.
4th episode. If y'all watching this, hashtag 4th episode.
Oh,
I want to know who's been tuning in every week
specifically,
specifically. So if y'all watching, make sure y'all like,
Leave a comment.
comment, share, subscribe.
subscribe, everything that you can. It's a
Everything.
push of a button.
Feedbacks.
Everything. And this is our second to last episode before Day goes on vacation. So,
We will be taking a break after this.
just a week. It ain't that long.
Just a week, but then we're coming back strong with some guests.
Oh my
Yes.
God.
I'll be
Yes.
contacting the guests
I was
this
gonna
week.
wink. You know how the guy winked this earlier? Yo, real quick, right? Real quick. A guy walked by in front of us, and I'm
When y'all was going to Pinkberry and y'all got dubbed
no. As we was driving over here, and
and you forgot the part.
I'm calling him. I'm like, look at this bozo, and he looked at us, started smiling, and winked. And I'm like, if only he knew, we just called them a whole bozo.
Because he only saw us laughing, so he probably felt like, oh, they like
they like
It's
me.
like, oh,
Yeah,
they like
they
us.
like me.
Manipulative women.
Don't do that.
That's
You're so lucky
end
that we
us
got
there,
it right.
Josh. Manipulative women. End
No,
us there.
men are
all right,
manipulative.
bye, guys.
Till next time.
So